doing, folks? Papa Joe here. Hey, sitting out there in the heat, out here in Buda, Texas, waiting on my son to send me some stats, which he ain't done yet. It was 104 when I parked. Air conditioner ain't working too dadgum good. Par for the course, right? Reading some of my comments earlier, or a comment. I only got one today. Which led me to this video, which is probably somewhat controversial. I know I have people disagree with me on Facebook, and that's fine. You can disagree with me all you want, and I can disagree with you. Just don't try to take my rights away, and I won't take yours away. We can agree to disagree. But my boy made reference about one of the t-shirts I was wearing, and about guns. Yes, I'm an avid gunman, Second Amendment, all the way. I'm a firm believer that it is one of the God-given rights to protect ourselves and our families, and I believe our founding fathers recognized that, and that's why it's in the Constitution. The way I look at it is they put stuff in order. First, you got freedom of speech. So where the government and universities and different places are, I'll turn that down a little bit. It's roasting in here. But the freedom of speech thing where government and universities and stuff trying to shut people up, no, it's wrong. Any way you spell it, it's wrong. Well, it's kind of sideways, ain't it? And then came our rights to bear arms. Our rights to bear arms has nothing to do with hunting. I don't care what anybody tells you. That's why they said that we were responsible to be able to be called to arms in a military, civilian military is what it means. And them trying to take my gun rights don't work well with me and a lot of other people's. So I've probably touched on this before, but I'm touching on it again. The two most important rights that we have: freedom of speech, which you know, you're now hearing about them cordon off certain areas, and you have to go in this area to have your freedom of speech. No. That's just one step that they've taken to taking it away. Now, I don't remember nowhere in the Constitution that it said any such thing. Just like the big hoopla about the modern day weapons. Where does it say in the Constitution what kind of weapon? Everybody wants to holler about muskets and deer rifles and blah, blah, blah. That's a crap. That's a load of bull. We have a right to protect ourselves against the same kind of government that our founding fathers had to fight against. A government that is just overbearing, a tyrant government, wants to tax you. You don't have no rights, no nothing else. They even tried to take away the guns of the colonists. That didn't work well for them. Not at all. And if they made a big push here today, it wouldn't go good for them either. Which is why they don't push hard. They nibble. They just try to take little bits and pieces. I told people several years ago that they was going to come after the ammunition. Told several people before it happened that they was fixing to close the lead smelter plants. They closed the last one in Missouri, what, 3 years ago? So they know what they're doing. They're nibbling at it, and we're stupid enough to let them do it. So if you're one of these that just hates guns and all that, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. You don't have to own a gun. But don't try to take mine, and don't try to use these nutcases that go out and shoot a bunch of people as an excuse to take mine. Wrong. We've had more terrorist attacks to kill more people than we've had nutcases. When you look at what's happening in Europe and all them countries over there, and starting to happen here in the United States, don't tell me that you have any kind of right to take my gun. I'm a firm believer that I can protect my family. Our government taught me how. So now I will exercise that. If I had the right to exercise it for the government, I've got a right to exercise it for my family and myself. So if you don't want a gun, don't get a gun. If you don't want a gun, don't try to take the other people's. But one day, and I got a feeling it won't be too terribly long, you're probably going to be wanting to stand behind somebody like me. So that's my stay. I am what Obama warned you about. I am one of them Christian, Bible-thumping, gun-holding, wild, crazy Southerners. I forget what he called us, but something like that. He had some slur against my Bible and my guns. Oh well. Welcome to America, Obama. Go back to Kenya. Y'all have a good evening. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. Good night.